welcome back to my channel. It is time for another WIP Wednesday. I have to close the blinds. We've got some crazy weather going on right now. It is like freezing cold, but the sun is shining really bright because it is blowing in some sort of mega snowstorm. So yeah, interesting times. So I thought I would work on this one a little. I'm working on her hair. As you can see, this was from a live stream on Sunday. This is Christmas Beauty by Kissy Art, I think is how you say their name. I decided to do the hair in Black Widows. Let's see, so I got two from Scorpion, one from the Skin Dark, and one from the Dragon set. So it didn't quite turn out how I like, and the lighting is going to be wonky today, but kind of like a reddish purplish color, which is what I wanted. It just didn't get the right shade. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, and then I guess if I finish that, I'll start plugging away at her skin. They are doing work in the basement, doing some final touches, installing doors and stuff. So yeah, it may be loud. If it gets too loud, I'll just call it a day. Plus our tile people are supposed to come. I don't know if I told you guys this, but our master shower, so it's like a little walk-in, not a little walk-in, it's a big walk-in shower. I've never owned a walk-in shower. They're really cool though. Just like there's no doors anymore. You just walk in. It's crazy, and it's weird at first because you kind of feel like really exposed. So it's interesting, but we had noticed the water wasn't draining right, and it was pooling. And so the builder had his tile guy come out, and the tile guy said, you know, I'll be honest with you, when we installed this tile, I had told the designer, I don't like penny tiles in master or any shower. And he's like, I barely even like them on backsplashes. He's like, and I knew this would happen, but we were hoping for the best. And I was like, well, that's groovy. So he's like, can I change out the tile when I replace it? Because basically they're tearing out the entire thing and replacing it now. And it's been taking forever, but they're supposed to come today to set the tile. So I really hope they do, because this tile guy is like so unreliable. He'll be like, yeah, I'll be there, and then he doesn't show up. And I'm starting to get like really flustered, because one day I had to cancel meetings, a few other things, and he never even showed up, never even just texted to say, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna make it. At least my contractors do that downstairs. It's just, so yeah, I'm getting a little upset. Plus all of us are sharing the same shower, and my kids are such slobs. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so hopefully they come today and finish that. We waited like 2 solid months with Scout not escaping, but she has found a new way out, and we cannot figure out why or where, because we've installed chicken wire, and that's been deterring her. And I searched all day yesterday because I got a notification that she had left the property, and sometimes her GPS is just dumb and says that, and I'm like, yeah, right, she's still here. And I went and looked outside, and then I activated the GPS, and she was like way far away. So I was like, well, all right. But I can't figure out where she escaped from. Freaking dog. So I had to go fetch her, you know, and then I'm still dealing with the puppy. So I was, yeah, yesterday it was definitely a long day. I always record these on Tuesdays if you're new to my WIP Wednesday, so yesterday was definitely a Monday, but hopefully today will be better. My oldest daughter that's home with me is homesick. I don't know if well, it's hard to say. She's running a fever now, but she's had a stomach ache since Sunday, and she gets these on occasion. So it's hard to tell if it's just her stomach being upset or if she's actually sick. I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, I don't know anymore. I don't know. She's got something. So yeah, I'm just, if she's not better by tomorrow, I'm gonna have to take her in somehow. But yeah, it's just been very busy and draining as of late. I still cannot for the life of me get into the Christmas spirit, guys. I am doing this Christmas page and I have so many cute ones. Like, so for example, I have this one that I just need to finish the background on. I absolutely love it. I normally don't put makeup on my girls, but all I gotta do is this background. Literally all I have left. And then I did pull out a picture. Where is it? Oops, this is the one I gotta replace. But I pulled this out because for some reason I really wanted to color it. I was thinking of doing like watercolor for all the leaves and then pencil in the center. I got mounds of things to swatch. The life of a YouTuber. But I'm having trouble getting into that whole holiday spirit from the get-go because I'm just not there. I don't know. I don't know if it's just stress. It's not work stress anymore, so I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, we do have family stress going on, but still, I just didn't expect it to impact me that much, I guess. But it's nice because work has been kind of slower, so I can take a few more breaks and just kind of mentally recharge because the beginning of the year my work gets really busy. But yeah, we haven't done really anything Christmassy, so it's kind of, I don't know. But I think what I'm going to work on, because I'm struggling so much to finish Christmas pages, is I have so many cute ones though. Like I bought some really cute PDFs. But you know what? I think that's part of the problem is like I feel guilty because I bought all these cute images and books. But I can use them next year. It's not like it's end of the world type of thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and finish some of these WIPs so I feel accomplished. And then I think I'm just going to move on to whatever I want. Like I really want to just sit there and color hair. I know you guys are probably incredibly sick of me coloring hair, and I won't do it on camera. You know, because I can tell some people are not enjoying my hair. But yeah, I won't do it on camera or anything, but maybe I'll just do it in private. And just kind of unwind. Unless you guys want to see hair tutorials, I don't know. I get a lot of mixed feedback. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know anymore. But, you know, hair is my thing. Every colorist on YouTube has their thing. They have their style. They have their thing that they're good at. Am I like the best at hair? No. But it's just something I'm confident in, and I love doing it, and I love sharing it with you guys. So yeah, I do a lot more hair, I guess, but I don't mean to bore anybody with it. It honestly brings me joy, and that's kind of the point of my channel, share my joy with you. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know if you don't mind seeing some more hair tutorials, and if not, I'll just do it in private. It's no big deal. It's just very soothing, and I kind of want to play around and make some new hair combos. You know, like unicorn, some ombre and balayage hair effects. Some more advanced fun stuff I want to start playing around with. But, yeah, I lost my train of thought because I've been up since 4 in the morning. But yeah, so it's just been busy. I really am hoping the tile guys show up though, because I want my shower back. My kids are slobs and their shower is just, ugh. Oh, but good news. Our basement is actually on schedule to be done before Christmas. My contractor let me know the other day that they finished the sheetrock. In fact, they're down there right now putting up doors and trim. And we're doing the flooring ourselves, but their painter, I did finally convince my husband to just let them paint, because I told my husband, I was like, listen, we're just too busy it's just a fact of life. We can't paint this stupid thing, and we will be the ones holding it up. It will not be done before Christmas if we're the ones painting it. It's just reality. Like, I'm not trying to be difficult. Like, I would love to save money, trust me. More coloring supplies for me. But it's just reality. Like, it can't be done. And maybe it's the freelancer in me, because I am I've been a freelancer for a really long time, but I'm a firm believer time is money. And while yes, it would be cheaper to do it ourselves, it takes me away from work. It takes me away from my channel, which also has been, helping or making me a little bit of an income, although I put it all right back in the channel, but it's not requiring me to spend my own personal money. So, but yeah, I mean, I would have to take away like at least 3 days to help paint that. And with his work schedule, there's honestly just no time, whether he thinks he does or not. So he finally agreed, and they're going to paint it. So, yep, we're on par for the 20th. I do not like the way these Black Widows are working, by the way. This is why this is not a tutorial. Black Widows just don't perform very well on this tan-toned paper. But, yeah, so then I won't have my art studio right away because we have to get the carpet in the basement installed. And with it being so close to Christmas, it might not happen. And then once the carpet's down there, we need to move my husband's stuff down there. And then I need to like steam clean the crap out of that man cave that he has had. He hasn't like vacuumed since we bought it. I snuck in with a vacuum once, but I mean, like, it's dusty. It needs steam cleaning of the carpets, probably some washing of the walls. I don't know. It's men. So it needs to be sanitized. So yeah, like, we'll move him down there. And he doesn't have a ton of stuff or anything, but once he does, I'll start cleaning, and then I gotta start looking up organization, because the bookshelf that holds all my coloring books is gonna stay in my office. It matches my office furniture, and there's no real reason to pull it out and move it upstairs, I don't think. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. I might move it upstairs, just because it does have all my coloring books, and it's kind of pointless to have it on another floor. But then I'll also have a closet in my new art studio. So I need to look up some ideas for turning that closet into like a craft storage, So if anyone knows of any good, like, cute ideas, shoot them my way. But I need to start looking into that. So it'll take a while to put it together. I'll probably buy some more furniture for organizing. I was thinking of buying a dream box, and I may still, because it organizes a ton, and it's very compact. I can fold it. But the one thing holding me back was I had thought it would be fun to put like a little oversized sofa in there, and that'd be like a little fun coloring corner. But then at the same time, I'm like, would I actually use it? Because I prefer to color on my bed or the couch. But I want to make my art studio like where, like, my little safe haven to escape to, and so I don't know. I gotta think about it. I love the dream box, the storage. Everything I've seen is amazing. It's awesome. But because I have a closet, and we're talking a full-size closet, I almost feel like I could create my own little storage organization just like that. Like, even on the inside of the closet doors, add, magnets to hold dies and like nifty little shelving. So I just kind of feel like I could build out that closet to my needs and be just fine. So that's why I'm on the fence with that one at the moment. Let me sharpen this. Oops. So yeah, I'm not sure, because those are like $3,000 minimum. And I'm like, I could use that to buy new furniture, storage, freaking pencils if I wanted. So I don't know. I've got to look. I might even see if my contractor has like anything he could build out, because the closet has like a bunch of fixed shelving that was installed by the, builder, but it's made for like a closet, not really like craft. It's more, this is going to store your clothes. And they have those kits too at like Home Depot, but sometimes contractors have a lot more creative ideas for these types of things. So I may have him take a look and see. But yeah, so I would say with us waiting on carpet and then me having to move things up there, I do have, if you saw my last craft room tour, you'll know I have those like almost like a Lazy Susan thing. It's a craft tower that spins. Well, I have another one in the basement. I just have to assemble it. So I will have both of those installed upstairs. And so that will be used a lot for like different things. So that will help with storage as well. Oh, gosh, I hate this color. Absolutely hate it. Like, I've just, ugh. It is not, it's a combination of the colors, which is why I'm not even going to tell you what they are. It's also a combination of this paper and Black Widows performing on this paper with the technique I use. Had I just kind of blocked it out, I think it would have been better. I don't know. I've been fidgeting with this hair for like a day and a half now. I'm just kind of over it. Oh, hang on, phone call. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a quick break. And I finished her hair while I was on the phone. But again, this hair is not, well, and the camera lighting is not helping it either. Let's just pretend it's not there. I'm going to start on the skin using Prismas. If you were there for the live stream, you'll know I did the like all these leaves and whatnot with Arteza Expert, because this month's theme, as part of my alphabet coloring challenge, is E. And I don't have a ton of things that start with E outside of my Eco line watercolors, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But yeah, so I did the Arteza Expert so that I at least got that covered. And then I hadn't quite decided on skin, but I figured I would go with something I'm comfortable with, which maybe isn't always the best choice, but I just don't have a good skin combo for Arteza that I have found that isn't orangey. And this is just me. Like, I've seen people do skin with Arteza and they look just fine. So it's definitely a me. I need to branch out of my comfort zone type of thing, but figured I would use my Prismas today. I like the skin combo. It works really well. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it is picking up out there because this crazy storm, I'm talking crazy, is coming in. It's supposed to hit this evening. And yeah, it's going to be very cold, snowy. We're like on a winter weather advisory because it's just going to be so crazy. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. But yeah, right now, let's see. I'll just start with this. So what was I saying before the phone interrupted me? I think, I don't remember. I don't even remember. But yeah, I think after I finish some of these portraits, I'm probably just gonna stop doing Christmas pages. I'm not feeling it. And I feel like just forcing myself is part of the problem. Like, I have one that I did a marker base on, and I can't bring myself to shade it. But man, I've also noticed like I can't even bring myself to share on Instagram what I've finished. Because I've actually finished some pages, believe it or not. But I'm like too lazy to share them on Instagram, my Facebook group, my Discord. I have just been feeling all sorts of lazy, and I need to find my mojo or something. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't help with a puppy and just outside forces, you know, they can really affect your ability to do what you love, as I'm sure all of you know, like when you're stressed or got a lot going on personally, it can totally impact your hobby, which sucks because this is like my hobby to escape all those personal problems. So I'm like, come back to me. But I'll be fine. I'm still able to record videos. None of that has changed. Like, I've still been able to do all that. I think I just might have to cool it on the Christmas stuff and just, accept that I will not be Christmassy with my pages this year. And that is okay. And maybe that was it. I just overhyped Christmas for myself, and then my brain was like, but I don't want to. But I mean, we haven't even decorated our tree, and I don't even know if we're going to. We're just kind of like, it's there. But like we'll have the kids hang their ornaments, that they get this year. But yeah, I don't know. It's just been a wonky year. Is anyone else having just a wonky year? Her skin's even showing on camera. All right. Okay. So this combo I can't take credit for. I actually got this combo from Karen Valentine. She came onto my channel live one time and taught us all how to be awesome with skin. But I absolutely love it. It works out really well. Beautiful color. I used to always struggle with Prismas because Prismas are very pinkish when it comes to your Caucasian skin tones. Very pinkish, And so my biggest thing was like, oh, this is, too much pink. I could never break loose from that pink. So this combo is great because it adds browns. She even has some purple. But the combination of all of those really balances out and kind of gets rid of that really pinkish color that you tend to get naturally from the Prismas. So the pinkish peachy color. But yeah, I'm really liking this. And yeah, I am going to do a light skin tone. One of my goals for 2022 will be to practice more of the ethnic skin tones because I really want to work on those. I'm just a little intimidated because the colors are so unique and they're so beautiful though when done right. I mean, gorgeous. And yeah, I really want to learn how to do it. And there's some great videos out there, and so I think that's one of my resolutions or goals of what things to learn, because I really do want to get better at that. Skin always looks so ugly when you're first doing it, doesn't it? You're like, this is hideous. And then you just keep going. Just kind of swirling it about, layering it lightly. This is the one and only time you ever catch me being all light and delicate with layers. And that's just because I have to. Like, I mean, you can't be heavy-handed with skin. You can't just go in with a single layer. Trust me, I've tried. Can't be done. And you guys know I hate layering, so I'm constantly looking for the opportunity. But yeah, if you want good looking skin, at least you gotta cave and give in. But It's okay. I actually find skin pretty relaxing now. Not as relaxing as hair. Nothing's ever going to really replace hair for me, I don't think. But I do find like the layering of skin pretty relaxing these days. It's a nice change of pace too. I'll probably pull out some other colors soon. I just want to get the base layers down. Really pretty. And it'll still work with this hair color too, so that's good. My biggest problem is the nose, because man, you can really break or make the nose with what you do with it. It's so much pressure. And I often struggle getting the transitional lines through. Let me sharpen this one. And this light peach has been hit or miss. Sometimes it has little streaks of black that pop up and harass me, while other times it leaves me alone. Oh, I forgot my white. That was, because we're definitely going to need the white. In fact, I'm going to put my white down. It's the great thing about tan tone paper, so you can add your white in there. I always like to add it here. And I'm going to add a little bit under the eye. Nothing crazy. But like with white paper, you just got to leave that white space, you know? Whereas with the tan tone paper, you can at least sort of put it in there and see it so that you know, like, okay, I need to keep a highlight here. And then of course you can go layer back over it, but at least you're outlining. But you just got to be really light with it. So you guys might not see the white, but I can see it now. Okay. So I'm going to take my light peach. Just kind of leave some of that white area. Yeah, I don't know how noisy it'll be downstairs with them installing doors. I've actually never installed a door or replaced a door or had a door installed. So your guess is as good as mine, but nothing is as loud as when they were jackhammering the concrete. So I think we're pretty good on that. I'm using kind of like a medium-ish pressure because I'm kind of buffing out a little bit here and there. And the light peach is one of your base, like kind of your main color, so it's gonna be all over. But yeah, I'm basically just using it to get these colors blended, and then we won't be done, of course, so that's why I'm not burnishing or pressing hard, because I will actually be going back over it with a whole mess of other colors. Plus I have eggshell as well, so like that's why I say, you know, Prisma is very peachy and pinky, because look at the colors we're using, but then you tone it down with some of those, you know, darker color, like brown colors. Just takes a little time to kind of get through and get rid of some of that. That's something on the paper. But I mean, she's coming along. She's by no means done. I still have to do like her blush. You know, I'll still have to go in and do her darker shadows with some black grape. Like, this is layer number 1 of like a million. Take my eggshell. But yeah, this Nina Desert Storm paper, you can layer on. I know a lot of people think like these really soft cardstocks or smooth cardstocks, you can't layer. You can. It's just you've got to be light-handed. You can't go in there and burnish it down, obviously, but you can layer on these papers. Gosh, when I'm doing skin with like luminance, I can easily get up to 10 layers as long as I'm nice and smooth about it. Prismas are, you know, they build up a little quicker than like a Lumi. So I might only get maybe 5 or 6, but still I get a decent number of layers even with those. See, this eggshell is just kind of helping balance out all the pinkish tones we got going on from just layer number 1. See her nose, I'm gonna have to darken that a little and help it transition it a little more. Yeah, I mean, skin and hair and all that always look funky until you're completely done. But I mean, even with the first layer, she's looking pretty good. And then of course, you know, about layer 3 or 4 is when I start going in and adding some of her blush colors. But let me see if I can find my black grape, which might be hard. Oh, here we go. So I have my black grape, and you only use this in the really, really dark areas. Like I'm talking the darkest of dark, and you don't drag it out much. It's literally just here to deepen these one shadowy areas. Okay, like you could even do it in her nostrils. Just makes for a really nice shadow. And again, you can watch that live stream. I'll try to remember to link it below, but by the time I get to editing, half the time I'm like, what did I say even in my video? But yeah, Karen Valentine did a live stream with me showing me her favorite skin combo, and that's what I'm using now. But now I'm just going back and going in for layer number 2. 2 of many. But I think, since my daughter is homesick and such, and she's called my phone now, so I think with it being so busy around here, I'll probably call this WIP Wednesday a day. I'm just so tired today and kind of just blah. No, I'm not very colorfully optimistic today, now am I? But yeah, I'm hoping next week I'll be a little bit more lively. At least I do have something good to report. The puppy has gone 2 days without having an accident in the house. Knock on that wood for sure. So I'm hoping that means potty training is starting to stick. Because at this point I'm just like, please. But yeah, so we're still working on that, and she did have her trainer session, and she's still got a lot of work to do. She is by no means good to go, so lots of work. And speaking of that, I've got to go take her out, but I'm hoping to finish this so I can share it on Instagram or my community tab. But thank you guys for hanging out with me while I worked on this portrait with this ugly hair. Ugh. Here I am like, I'm known for hair, and then ew. But yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out, and until next time, take care. Bye now.